What's going on, YouTube? It's Team Legends TV here, this time with some Yu-Gi-Oh! News. I hope you guys are ready for this, because I am. Because this upcoming weekend, we have a new set here for Yu-Gi-Oh! It's called High Speed Riders. I'm excited about this stuff, because there's some sweet cards in this set. We have it's like a more synchro-based set, and let me talk about more of this set, actually, if you guys don't know. It's a small set. It's like the Secret Forces. It's not a huge 100-card set like that. It's 60 cards, so it's relatively small compared to the other ones. And I think the most important and the coolest part for me is that these packs are way different than before. There's a holo now, guaranteed in every pack. It's a 9-card pack. It comes with a holo, as I stated before, a rare, and 7 commons. And since this is a smaller set, I think your chances of pulling what you want are relatively high. So let's go over this new set. We have as I stated before, the Speedroids. These guys look pretty cool. They have the ability to just spam a bunch of monsters and synchro for wind types. Like this guy here, you can target a tuner monster in either player's graveyard. That's pretty strong. So you never know what you're playing against. You can even side these guys in if you want. But I don't know what strong wind monsters you can make. I don't know. I know they have a themed synchro monsters, but they're not too strong. But I know like Mistworm's relatively strong. Stardust Dragon's pretty huge in today's meta. Um, but yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of decks could use these guys in them. Because they got Searchers, they can special summon. This guy here is like an Angeli for this archetype. He's pretty strong. And they also have their little tuners that can manipulate each other's levels, so pretty interesting. And of course, we have the archetype most people are excited about, the Psy-Frames. Now these guys are pretty cool. They play like artifacts. They they play in response to your opponent. Now they're all special summons, so they could get hurt by side deck cards most people are citing today, like Vanity's Emptiness, or like I don't know, just something to stop special summons because everyone knows it's pretty common nowadays. Like Winda could hurt this deck potentially, but I don't know because these cards are pretty insane. Let me tell you guys, they can all negate effects. Like this guy, during each player's turn, when an opponent's monster effect is activated while you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand, and you can special summon one Psy-Frame driver, which is this guy here, from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So that kind of reminds me of the Heretics. When you tribute them, you know how they would special summon a normal dragon type monster from their grave, deck, or hand. Well, this is pretty similar. They get this free special summon, which I think is very cool. This guy looks dope. Look at him. He's like a Electro Man. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, he's a free summon, and these guys are all tuners. So the possibility is to make whatever you want. I mean, there's a one, a couple ones, some twos. So yeah, you can make some pretty big synchros. They have some of their own synchros in their own archetype, which are pretty strong. I'll go over those later. But as I stated before, this guy, when your opponent uses a monster effect, if you control no monsters on your side of the field, you can special summon this card and the vanilla monster, and on top of that, you get to negate that effect. That's really strong. And then this guy here, they all negate something. This guy negates traps. This dude, Delta, negates spell cards, so there goes Shaddoll Fusion. This one here is actually a Valkyris. It negates the monster attack and ends the battle phase. On top of special summoning a free driver too. That's really strong. And then this one here, he is the one where your opponent normal or special summons a monster. You can special summon it, get the vanilla, and search your deck for a Psy-Frame card. Now that is very strong. These cards have potential. I don't know who's going to be playing it for the YCS this weekend or the regionals, but I hope these cards do well. They look pretty interesting. Also, in this new set, we have other new cards such as the Resonators. These guys are pretty sweet. They add synchro power to any deck because you can play Red Resonator. He's your level 2 basic tuner. When he's normal summon, you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand. So that's instant if you have level 3s, I don't know, or level 4s, Armades, a Goyo, one of these new Goyo cards. These guys look pretty sweet. They have similar effects to Goyo Guardian. And you can also search these guys out. There's more than just Red Resonator. There's plenty. There's like 4 of them. But you can search them out with this guy here. This is like their own little Rhoda, which is pretty strong if you're trying to make a huge push for game. Alright, I mentioned that Psy-Frames have their own boss monster. This guy here, Omega, he's coming out. He's pretty pricey already. There's some websites that already have this set up for sale or pre-order, and this guy's roughly around $18 to $24. This guy's really strong. Both of them are pretty strong. Zeta and Omega, they both have effects where during your opponent's turn, so they're reactive, just like their smaller buddies. They can banish cards from their opponent's hand, and then this card here, Zeta, can banish from your opponent's field. So these guys, they're gonna disrupt your opponent pretty well, and they also leave your field open so you can activate other side frame monsters. So I'd be interested to see what plays. I've never tested this deck myself or played against it, but I'm interested to see what these guys can do, and to see if they change the meta at all. Because this meta has been kind of the same throughout the last couple ban lists. So let's hope something different happens here. All right, some other news. Everyone loves the Red Dragon guys. I don't know. I've been hearing that they're from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And I don't know who plays it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really big on the anime, but I think Jack Atlas might be playing it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I'm relatively new to the anime scene, but we have some new Red Dragon Archfiend support, if you want to call it support. But these guys are freaking crazy. Look at these guys. They look like demon dragons. They're huge. They're level 10. They have strong effects. There's two of them. There's this guy, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss, and Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. These guys just look intimidating. I do not want to play against these guys at all. And they're huge. Look at these guys. 35 stats. Whew. They're gigantic. And on top of that, we also get volume Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's reprints, such as Stardust Spark, which is good. I love this card. Black Rose, Moonlight Dragon, and of course the Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. These guys, since this whole set is based off synchro summons, we miss these guys, and I think most synchro decks should be running them because they're very good. And of course, don't get me wrong about this dude here. Yep, most people are excited about this set because of Trishula. Not a lot of people have a Trishula because it is a super old card and came out in one of the first Hidden Arsenal sets. So this card, it really needed a reprint, especially since it got unbanned and a lot of people did not have access to it. We all know what it does. It's a game changer, and I recommend it for everyone. And because of these synchro decks coming out, what else to reprint than Emergency Teleport? Now this card is strong. We know how expensive this card was. It was about an $18 to $25 card, and it seriously needed a reprint. So Cosmos, Ritual Beast, and any other Psychic deck that people want to play now have a better chance of purchasing such a deck, because this card is getting reprinted and it should go down to a relatively more affordable price, and I'm happy about that. So remember, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to let us know. Tell us what do you want in the next videos, what you guys want to see. If you want us to go over any new sets or any more Yu-Gi-Oh! News, remember, just let us know in the comment section. Make sure to like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and also subscribe to our Facebook fan page, Team Legends TCG, for more exclusive videos and some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. Thanks, guys. See you around.